Hey, this is KEITA B, the author of Taste Like Kandi 1 and 2, The Candy Shop Live with JRLive.
Hello, and thank you for stopping by. I'm your host, JRLive, and welcome to Positive Power 21 Network, where you get your positive on. This is a worldwide podcast for growth, wealth, and success. Thank you.
Positive Power 21.org, Internet Radio.
Have you found yourself weary with love or longing for passion? Come ride a trail of romance along with author Anushri, as she delivers a tale of pure erotic romance. Soulmates, the Meaning of Twin Flames is sure to be a tantalizing book full of excitement and something that most think is extinct. True love. Two people, different lives, a chance encounter, secrets that will leave you wanting more as Shayna and Dervin unite true love's flames. Get ready for the love in you to be awakened with soulmates, meaning of twin flames. True love is waiting and will come when you least expect it. Find Author Sanushe on Facebook.com/Author Sanushe or Twitter.com/Author Sanushe. Are you ready for soulmate? They're ready for you.
Hey, have you ever heard of vaginas talk? Have you ever had a conversation with your vagina? If you haven't, you're missing out on one hell of a conversation. This is Purple Barbie, the author of This Is Your Vagina, The Vagina is Where the Heart Is. Join me on a quick adventure as one woman reclaims her life by releasing her past and reestablishing her future, all with the help of the one who knows her the best. You can call her V.
Are you looking to vacation soon? Let Roberts Travel Services help you reach your travel needs. We specialize in group travel, honeymoon, girlfriend getaways, mission trips, and more. You can reach us at 404-939-6638. You can email us at robertstravelservices@gmail.com and on the web at www.robertstourismservices.com and look us up on Facebook at Roberts Travel Services.
What's stopping you from making more, having more, and being more? Hi, I'm Helen McMillan. I'm a success coach. I can help you shift into your $1 million zone of joyful success. Be your most magnetic, confident, and powerful self. The first step is to get my free ebook, 7 Simple Ways to Shift into Your $1 Million Zone. Go to www.yourmilliondollarzone.com and download it now.
Thank you, everybody, for joining us, and welcome to Positive Power 21.org. I am JRLive, and when it's all positive, it's all power. That's Positive Power. And we have another sponsor coming up, so hold tight, everybody, and thank you for tuning in to JRLive.
Are you ready to discover your spiritual potential? This is Lane Cobb, spiritual wellness coach and owner of Straight Talk Coaching for Women, your source for enlightened and empowered living, offering products and services to help busy women see who they really are so they can be who they really want to be. Contact us at www.straighttalkcoaching.com or call 443-756-8391 to empower your spirit and achieve your full potential.
All right. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in and holding tight. But we have another author from Blaque Diamond Publications. That's right. And her name is KEITA, and she's the author of Taste Like Kandi. Whoa. KEITA was born and raised in Nashville, Tennessee at age 34. She is the proud mother of 4 beautiful girls. She has written and self-published 2 books of 3-book series titled Codes of Streetz 1 and 2. Although she didn't like to write, she always found herself writing a lot. KEITA started out writing poems for her mom and when she was in trouble. The passion was writing grew into writing her own TV shows, Picking up her own urban novel at the age of 24, she began falling in love with the book world. Today, KEITA is currently working on 3-book series, Taste Like Kandi, under Blaque Diamond Publications. KEITA B, welcome to JRLive Live. How you doing tonight?
I'm doing great. Hello, everyone. How are you?
Yeah, everybody's doing good out there. I'm speaking for them, too. We good, KEITA. We had beautiful weather here in Baltimore, Maryland. Got a chance to sit out there in the park for 2 hours, watch the young boys, hit the gridiron, playing football. So it was all good. So how was your day?
Just another day. I'm ready to get this summer weather over with.
You tired of it already?
I'm
so we
tired
haven't
of
gotten
it
there.
already.
Yeah,
and I don't make it any better.
Wow. So what you guys getting? Like, it's not in the hundreds, is it?
No, it's not in the hundreds, but it's dry. It's very humid here in Nashville.
Oh, okay. So we got a couple. Yeah, we got a couple of humid days, but it wasn't nothing to complain about. We had a pretty mild summer, so it's been great. All right, so we're here to talk about the author KEITA, and you working on a few projects. So before we get started, now you mentioned that you really didn't like writing that much. So so how did you come to fall in love with writing? What happened? What was the process?
Well, to be honest, I guess I did like writing, but I did not know at the time that I liked writing or reading. As I got older, I would write more and put it up and never read it. I really started writing once I began reading the book. And by the time I was finished with the book, I had rewrote the person's book. So that's what my writing.
All right. So when you started doing TV shows, did you ever publish any of those TV shows, or you just did it for fun?
No, I did it for fun, but to be honest, I still have them right here in my notepad from when I used to write the TV shows.
And give me a couple shows. Let's hear a couple of them. See how good you are.
Well, at the time I was young, that's when the Cosby's was popular. So I guess I had my own little thing going on. So mine was a little more the Cosby's in the hood.
Mm-hmm.
we didn't sit down and eat dinner together at the table, but we definitely was on that couch looking at TV, eating dinner together.
That's right. Good old days. That's right. When family used to bond. Now everybody have their own TV in their room now because somebody want to be on the internet or play a video game, so we can't pick anything. Too many channels.
Right.
Yeah.
You are absolutely right. So, but to be honest, I still write TV shows. Hopefully one day, y'all will see my name scrolling down the HBO screen or the Star screen.
That's right. You put it out there on YouTube, and we'll support you. And you get 1 million hits. Oprah and Tyler Perry going to call you. That's all you got to do.
Know.
You can make it happen. It's happening now.
I'm an answer. That's right. I'm just trying to open that door for anybody that needs that door to be open. I know how it is.
All right. Now you have 4 beautiful daughters. What are their names and ages?
I have a 17-year-old. That's my oldest. I have a 14-year-old, a 13-year-old, and a 10-year-old.
What? Really? Wow. Good for you. Wow. Good for you. Now, you ain't say their names?
My 17-year-old name is Kadesha. She graduated this year. She's a senior in high school.
All right.
And my 14-year-old name is LaBrea. She's a freshman. I have a 13-year-old that's in the 8th grade, and I have a 10-year-old that's in the 6th grade.
And what's their names again, the last two?
Oh, Patience. Patience is my 13-year-old.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a 10-year-old named Ariel.
All right. Beautiful name. And congratulations to you having, 4 nice daughters. All right. So everything's good with the girls, and not giving you a hard time. Now, who has a love for writing? Who share the same passion as moms?
Patience. Patience, she's a great writer. She writes a lot of poetry and short stories.
Oh,
and that's
good for her. So
yeah.
She's the only one? The only child? Share your passion?
Well, when it comes to writing, she's the only one. I told her when she write a few, I'm going to publish a book for her.
Yeah.
The other ones, they're off to their own thing. They like dancing and sports, so they're off into their own
That's right. Got their own thing. That's right. Good for them. All right. So that's your family. You guys, you was born and raised in Nashville, never leaving. So that's where you're gonna be buried. That's your thing.
Well,
Nashville, Tennessee.
Hey, we're not going to say that because if opportunity knocked, I would leave. I don't even have to pay.
That's what I say. I buy new stuff. I need some new stuff anyway. Yeah.
Hey, you can always come back home. You can always come back. So why not be out?
Because they trying to talk me to go to Southern California. It's starting to sound pretty tempting. You know, I can move my government job.
Through the crack.
All right. So how long did it take before? Now, is Blaque Diamond Publications your first, ink deal?
Yeah, they're my first big deal. I have a 3-book deal with them, as you can see, which is entitled Taste Like Kandi, and it's definitely giving me a lot of exposure, which is what I wanted. Like I tell people all the time, if I don't become rich writing books, I'm okay with that. It just makes me happy to get feedback and see how I make people feel when they read my book.
Yeah, we're going to check all that out, too. Now, have you been out there to meet, some of your readers and hear, up front and personal, getting some ideas from them or just feeling that you're going in the right direction with them?
Yeah, I've had a few book signings, and it's been a couple of times where I've gone to Atlanta and Kentucky, and people knew who I was, which was a great feeling. What I try to do is when I write my books and when I end it, I always end it as where it can always be another part or it don't have to be another part. I try to get feedback from my readers as to what they would like to, read, what would happen in the second part or third part.
So how do you feel about it? So they like the direction you're going in, or the way you leave it? That okay?
Yes, they love the direction it's going in. I think I love it more when they get so off into the character, to where it becomes personal to them. They get upset when something don't work out.
Now you told me. Yeah, and that's what you want. And they good, the readers are important to the author because they count on you. All right, now before the show, I asked you what genre you're writing on. You said urban erotica, right? Is that what you said?
Yes.
All right. Okay, now why that genre? Why you go there?
Well, first off, I had to write about something that I knew a little about. You can't step in it blind and don't know anything about what you're writing about. I didn't live a hard life, but I did know a little bit about the streets. My little hard head decided I wanted to step out there and probably run around a little bit because I thought I was grown at the time.
Right.
And then, of course, it's in every urban fiction book or urban novel, it's always this one couple that everybody falls in love with. I mean, who's not looking for love? So you have to at least have one couple in there that's at Bonnie and Clyde. That's
right. Love is still out there. It's still happening. So you said you know a little bit about urban. Now how did you grow up? What was your community like in Nashville?
I grew up in well, first off, I was blessed enough that my mom and dad, and they're still together to this day.
Good. All right. Congratulations.
Thank you. But I didn't grow up in a house with a picket fence. I grew up like based on your income apartments or something like that. But it was nothing bad. It was probably the best years of my life.
Yeah.
And now that I look
projects.
back on it, I grew up in a project, and that's exactly where I grew up at, which was a great learning tool, I would say.
Right, because when you were growing up, like in some cases, a lot of us start off, because I started off, we grew up in the art. Well, I guess when you look back in the '60s, all the black neighborhoods look pretty much the same. If you were in a house that you only had to go up a few steps, and you're in the hallway, then you living good. And I think my parents, they rented the house from some elderly couple. I think we had upstairs, and my uncle's family had downstairs. So we kept it together because they weren't from this area, and they said, hey, let's make it home. Now in your case, you guys, Your parents, both of them grew up in Nashville? Both your parents?
Yeah, they grew up in Nashville. I think they basically grew up together. So the good thing, I can just say the best thing about my experience when I did grow up in the projects, and you know how it probably used to be back in the days, the whole family lived over there.
Yeah,
so it was never a dull moment. We had a family member in every row.
That's right. So like your grandma was in the area too?
Oh yes, that's where all the kids went to school from.
Yeah.
That's when we got on that bus and got off that bus at over Granny house.
That's right. Yes, that made it all fun. So you sound like you had a great childhood. Now,
I did.
When did life started getting really interesting to you? Like, you know, boys, you start like the older guys, the college guys got the fancy sports cars. You know, when did you start peaking?
I've never been off into guys I've never been off into flashy guys, and to this day I'm not. It turns me all the way off. I don't like a guy who wants to be noticed or who likes attention. I don't like those type of guys. I probably more so got off into them probably around 15 or 16 when I was really, really liking them. Before then, I didn't care about anything but maybe dancing and hanging out with my cousins and my friends. Right. But I also had a big brother to where even if a guy did like me, that was not going to happen.
That's right. That was his job. He was like the guy at the bounce at the door.
Yeah, he killed it. First. He killed it. It was no need in them pretending like they was his friend to get close to me because he killed it before they thought of it.
I know I was the big brother, but I was glad that my sister left the house.
Yeah.
I mean, I can have a girl over, and she would be sitting there looking at us.
Growing up, I was real angry with him for doing that, but I'm so happy that he did do that. I'm so happy because there's no telling what type of decisions or mistakes I would have made had he not been like that.
That's right. It would have been 5 or 6 beautiful daughters.
Right.
And one of them been close to your age.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. Well, good. You made the right decision, and it was good that you had a brother in your corner looking out for you. All right. So fast forward. So did you go to college?
No, I did not go to college. I graduated high school and went straight to work. I became a mother, at 17. So I became a mother at 17. I graduated at 17, and I went straight to work.
Straight to work. So, did you have the pleasure of walking down the aisles? Are you looking? Are you working on that, or you just say, I'm focusing on my career? I'm just a businesswoman.
No, Jerry. As a matter of fact, I just got married on the 11th of July. Yeah, 7/11.
Hold on. You just got married. How come that's not in your bio? But you be keeping secrets, don't you?
Hey, we just woke up and went to the courthouse. I've been with the same person for the last 14, 15 years. We woke up and went to the courthouse.
Wow. So what happened? It was Sunday morning. No, Saturday. Is the courthouse open on Saturdays?
Look, it was a Friday morning.
Friday morning. Y'all didn't go to work that day.
No, we had just got back from Florida. We was on vacation together.
Okay.
But did you hear that date? You can never forget that 7/11.
7/11. And then walk me through it now. You guys are laying in bed on a Friday, tired. You just flew in from Florida. And
no, what happened is he gave me the ring on Mother's Day. And I was going to plan the wedding, but I couldn't decide anything. I couldn't decide what I wanted. I couldn't really get my colors together, who I wanted in it. And plus, I knew I wasn't going to give it 100% because as of right now, I'm writing 3 or 4 books at one time, including a TV series. So I couldn't give it my all, and I'm the type, if I can't give it my all, I'm not going to do it. And I wasn't going to half-step doing it. So when we got to talking about it, I just told him, I wasn't going to be able to give him my all. And I was cool with going with the courthouse. Of course, once I said that, he was cool with it, too.
That's right, man. We scared.
It was definitely
we guys, man, we scared of walking down, well, it's not like we doing the walking, but it just terrifies us.
I think people just didn't want to pay for it, but it's all good. He'll pay for it later.
That's right. You get him. All right. Well, I'm happy for you. I didn't see nothing written there about, married, his name. I mean, the author before, she gave up everything, man. She even had a nickname for him. Gave the name, his nickname, everything. Gave her king honor. I was pulling teeth trying to get your daughter's names.
Well, look, unfortunately, believe it or not, although I'm an author, I can't say I'm not an open book, but I'm not an open book.
Yeah,
that's just not my personality. I wish it was. I would like for it to be a little more open, but I'm not,
You're cool. Yeah, you did type me up like 3 lines for your bio, right? And then inboxed it. And then I go out on Amazon, you got like 7 lines. I was like, wait a minute. All right. Well,
hey, but look, check this out. If you ask me something, I will answer it. I've never been the type to volunteer information. That could have came a little bit from Streetlife. Don't volunteer for any information. But if you ask something, I will give you the answer to that.
That's right, because somebody could be undercover. You got to be careful out there. All right, KEITA, we appreciate you sharing, though. I know I had to pull some teeth there, get you in that dental chair, but we got them. All right.
Yep,
okay. Now we're going to get into your book right after this sponsor announcement, okay? So hold tight.
Okay.
Appreciate you.
Are you free Friday night? Are you looking for a stimulating adult talk show with a man and a woman's point of view? If so, join me, Purple Barbie, and Ramon Marquise in JRLive Live, where he said, she said, this Friday, August 15th at 11 p.m., or catch us on replay 24/7 with Spreaker.com/PositivePower21.
All right. We back with KEITA B. She the author of Taste Like Kandi. Man, I can't wait to talk about this book with her.
I can't wait to talk about it either.
All right. I was about to call you Candy. I'm so hyped up.
I would have answered.
Yeah, because your husband probably called you Candy. All right.
That's right.
KEITA. That's right, KEITA. You have a lot of reviews out there, so people must be excited about this book. Now, you do have a book description out there, and people can check it out. They can check it out. All right. So, tell me a little bit about your main character. Give us her name, and tell us a little bit about her and how you created her.
Oh, wow, Kandi. She's a character that I really created as I wrote. When I first was going to write the book, Kandi was actually going to be a stripper who set people up and took their money. But the more I began to write it, I began to get more so into character, and that's not what I wanted for her. Kandi is one of those girls who, growing up, everything that she loved, of course, she lost. Her mom died. The auntie that was raising her died. Her foster mom died. So she basically was left out in the world alone. And by this being a cold, cold world, it made her hard. So she just did what she had to do to survive. She had to take care of Kandi.
So the first few pages, how do they start out? You know, what are you talking about? I mean, how you just what's our Kandi situation? The first couple of pages that you turn.
The first few pages, when you first open up the book, you're going to read is about her and her mom. And what's going to happen is her mom is going to die. Her mom is going to get killed. So it's kind of that's when I was developing, I guess, her personality. When her mom first got killed, and then she had to go live with her auntie, and she loved her auntie to death. Then her aunt ended up dying of cancer. Then she went to a foster home. And when she went to a foster home.
She was a young girl. Oh, she a young girl starting out in the book. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
She started out at 5 years old. And then her mom is killed, and she moved in with her aunt for, I think, 3 or 4 years. And then she's in a foster home where the big girls are picking on the younger girls and all of that. So that's right. Basically to protect herself.
All right, let me back up a little bit. Now, her mom, she getting killed. What was her mom involved in? Was her mom involved with the Streetz at that time?
No. No, you know what? I kind of based her mom's character, I guess, on me, the way I grew up, when my mom and them would get together with her sisters and they would play cards and listen to music and eat some good food. And that's just what happened. It just went wrong at that point. The mom had some people from the neighborhood over, and they was playing cards and eating food. And this one lady, she was jealous of Candy's mom, and she thought Candy's mom wanted her husband.
Oh.
So that's how she ended up getting killed.
Oh, man. So was it true? Her mom was messing with the lady's husband?
No, she wasn't. The lady was just jealous. She would stay jealous. But the husband, he didn't make it any better. He would compare his wife to her. And no woman would like that.
Wow. Now, so you're releasing Kandi Taste. Okay, I'm looking at Taste Like Kandi. Is that the last? That's not the last release, is it?
My last release, it's a Taste Like Kandi, and it's a Taste Like Kandi 2, the candy shop.
Yeah, that's what I was looking at. So that one's been released already. That's brand new.
Yeah, 1 and 2. 2 is brand new. That was released, I believe, in May.
Okay. Well, we're going to talk about 1 for right now, so get people interested. All right. Now you have a reader. And she just said Tastes Like Kandi. She said she just couldn't believe this was your first book. And this is your real first book, right? The one that was published by Blaque Diamond, right?
That's my first book published by Blaque Diamond. My first book is Code for the Street, but that's my first book with the publishing company. Okay,
so maybe that's what she saw, all that professionalism in your book, that she thought it was your first one. All right, because she was like really like, wow, I can't wait for the next one now, because she think this is your first book. So I guess she found out later on when she Googled you've been around for a little bit.
Mhm.
All right. Then another person come out and say, "Oh my God, what an amazing book! I can't put it down. I must hurry up and I must hurry up." What she say? I must read hurry. I can't put it down. The author grabs your attention.
That's what I like to hear.
Kandi, she just couldn't believe it. So Kandi, okay. So Kandi is, what's Kandi personality like again? Is she got to be tough. She was naive, maybe I guess growing up. But once her mom got killed, and then she lost her aunt, did she get hard? And then that's when she wanted to take from people? Was she looking for love?
Well, no, she's not taking from people. The thing is, she was in a foster home a couple of years, and this lady who adopted her, her foster mom, the foster mom really loved her. She loved her like she was her own child. So, of course, Kandi loved her back.
Okay,
and the foster mom ended up dying. So they basically left Kandi out there alone with her foster brother. She didn't have any family after that.
So the foster brother was the lady's husband. I mean, son, biological son.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So they were pretty tight.
Yeah, and that's how Kandi really is. Kandi ended up in the drug world. Her foster brother introduced her to that.
Oh, well, talking about like she was a user or a dealer?
No, she was a dealer.
Oh, okay. That was close. I was going to say, man, Kandi just having a hard life.
That was the only way she knew to survive. He ended up not being able to be there for her.
All right, so he gave her a choice. Either, go out in the corporate world. Did he say, it's corporate America waiting for you, or it's our world?
Well, no, he didn't say that because he wasn't off into corporate America.
Oh, he worked. He worked.
If you hold me down, I'm gonna hold you down. That's how he did it.
Okay. All right. So how much older was he? Of Kandi. I mean, was he like? He
only had about 2-3 years over her.
Okay, so but he was in the streets while he was living with his mom. So this went undetected to his mom, for his mom.
Yeah, well, his mom knew. His mom was a single mom, and his mom knew. His dad was in jail for murder. His dad ran the street. So it's basically, how sometimes a child can take out the parent, although the parent is not in the picture. That's how that went. He followed his father's footsteps, although he had never met his father face to face or anything. He ended up being just like his dad. His mama knew that.
And nothing she can do about it.
Yeah, it was nothing she can do about it. It was easy for her to just turn her nose and act like she didn't know what was going on.
All right, let's see what another author had to say. They said, awesome debut. This book was a great story that was great from beginning to end. The main character, Kandi, had to endure a whole lot of heartbreak and losing 4 important people in her life. Her survival skills were awesome, and the girl knows how to run a business. So she was a really good businesswoman then.
Yes, she was.
Now, some of these books, I noticed, you have a person like Kandi. She got her, her mentor, which was her foster brother. Then it's always going to be, I guess, the nemesis, you know, the arch enemy. Who was this guy? Was it a guy or a woman? You know,
it was a woman.
A woman. So that's really going to be interesting. What was the name of this character?
Her name was Monica.
Monica. And how Monica get her start in the business?
You know what? I don't even want to say when it came to Monica, Kandi was naive. I'm gonna say it like that. When her foster mom died, Jamal ended up going to jail. So Kandi was out there by herself. So Monica reached out to her. So in Kandi's case, she thought that Monica was okay. You know, she didn't have anybody, of course. So Monica kind of befriended her and kind of used her. For a minute in the book, she's working for Monica.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And then she got big and she was able to branch out on her own? Or she was smart enough to do it?
That's kind of what her lesson was. Look, that's when she really became hard after fooling with Monica. When she saw that Monica used her and abused her the way she did, and Monica basically pimped her out for a little minute.
Now, so what was the foster brother name?
Jamal.
Okay, that's Jamal. Okay, I was about to say, this woman mentioned Jamal, you know, somebody she's very loyal to. So Jamal was there with her to the end.
Yeah, he genuinely loved her, so she was going to do anything to keep that love.
Yeah, good. Now, does she have a love interest in this book?
Yes, she does.
All right, can you tell me this book is a... she was rocking it with Jamal. She was rocking it with the foster care brother?
Hey, it happens every day, unfortunately, don't it?
I know, but I didn't think you were going to do it. I thought it was going to be another bad cat, you know. Nobody named, another slick guy that was maybe Jamal's buddy or something. It was Jamal. So it's an erotica book, so they heat it up?
Yeah, they heat it up.
All right, well, let me ask you this, KEITA. Are you prepared to read anything? So, all right, we ready when you are.
Okay, you're going to ask me what now?
I was going to say I said you prepared to read something?
Yeah, I'm prepared to read something.
Okay, and I was going to say if anybody under the age of 18, please disconnect. Because I don't know what you're going to read. But go ahead.
Oh, man. Okay.
All right, we ready for you, KEITA.
Okay, so you want a little piece of candy, right?
Yeah, we want a piece of candy.
Let me find a little juicy chapter first.
Uh-oh.
It's not going to be too juicy. I'm not going to get you put off the radio.
Well, we're not monitored by FCC, so you can do what you want. Yeah, you can bring it hot. Yeah, bring it hot. It's the end of the show.
Okay. And I'm going to blank out the words. I'm going to keep it professional, okay? Now this
you mean like the curse words?
Yeah.
Or she talking while she getting hit?
When she getting hit? Is that what part you want to hear?
I told you bring it hot. It's the end of the show now. You trying to sell your books now, baby.
Hey, let me find the page. Hold on, let me find this page. You know what? She does have another love interest in here too. Let me read about
let's hear that
love.
one. Yeah, let's read about that because he's probably doing stuff that Jamal don't know how to do.
Oh, yeah, he's an older guy. He is.
Oh yeah, he representing over 50.
No, he's not over 50, but he's like in his late 40s.
That's not old. That's young.
Oh, I'm sorry. What do you consider old? You know, I'm 34, so I'm scared of turning 40.
You are. All right. Don't be afraid. It's gonna be good to you. You keep. Let me see what you got. Heat it up now. It's JRLive Live.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna read. I'm gonna read the part when she was at the strip club because I can't find the other part. Okay. It says Kandi walked into the playhouse and it was tight. The song "Red Nose" boomed from the speakers and all you saw was butt. Kandi was a little nervous to perform in front of a crowd, but she popped a couple of her pills in the car and began to feel the effects immediately. The club manager met her while she was walking into the dressing room. and told her she would be going on stage in the next 15 minutes. When she entered the dressing room, there were girls everywhere. Kandi wasn't gay, but she could see why men hung there and spent all their money. It was Kandi's time to go on stage. I'm sorry. Kandi was now dressed and ready to perform. She wore a black bikini trim in silver with a pair of diamond-studded stilettos. She had her makeup done earlier with the Catwoman eyes and some candy red lipstick on. Her hair was slicked back in a ponytail, and she sprinkled her shimmering powder on her body. Kandi smiled because she looked like a glamorous movie star. She handed the guard her CD and told him she was ready. All right, y'all, we have some new talent in the house, the DJ announced, and this one is special. You're going to love her. I give you Black Licorice. Isley Brothers in between the sheets blared through the speakers. Kandi came out with long seductive strokes in her hands on her hips. The audience was in awe at how beautiful and sexy she was. She rolled her body while rubbing her hands on her thighs and licking her lips. She looked around the room until she found who she was looking for. Big E sat there with the biggest smile on his face. He wouldn't have missed this for the world. She winked at him and proceeded to do her routine. She only had 3 minutes on stage to make some money. She hopped on a pole, spread her legs, and the crowd went wild. Kandi was murmuring the attention, so she decided to do something a little extra. Untying the top of her bikini with one hand, she stuck her hand in the bottom. Money came from everywhere, even the females that was there with their men made it rain. She closed her eyes and threw her head to the back. Black Licorice, everybody. The DJ screamed into the mic. Kandi pulled her hand out of her bikini and smiled and waved and left the stage.
Kandi, bringing it hot on stage. Wow. She had females throwing money at her. So she was a hot chick then, huh? She was hot. Man, too bad you couldn't find that scene with the guy that wasn't Jamal. But people got to buy the book to read it.
Yeah. When they read the book, they'll get it. And trust me, they'll love it.
That's right. That's right. Kandi. Taste Like Kandi. That was the first edition, everybody. So just remember that she has the second edition on sale, and that's Taste Like Kandi 2, The Candy Shop. Wow. Yeah. That's a good looking book. That's a good looking book covers too. Like the book covers. Love the artwork. So were you instrumental on the book covers?
Yes, I definitely was. Blaque Diamond, they definitely let us do what it is that we want to do. Not what we want to do, but they let us be very creative with our stuff. So, yeah, definitely was. And I love the book cover. I love how it turned out.
That's right. So you got a 3-book deal. So you working on the third?
Actually, I'm taking a break from the third. I have a collaboration coming out, which is going to be Act Like a Lady. No, what is it?
Think Like a Boss.
Sorry.
No, it's Think Like a Lady. It's Act Like a Lady, Think Like a Boss. Something
Think Like a Boss.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good.
That's one job. And then I'm also taking a break to work on another one.
So you've been pretty busy.
Yeah, my mind's in overdrive. My mind's in overdrive. I'll be asleep, and I'll have a dream, and I'll wake up and grab a computer and start typing.
Man, I know what your husband's going through, because I go through that same thing. I'll be sitting there sleeping and wake up, I hear tick, 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 tick. Man, got to work right now. I'm trying to sleep. Oh, wow. Good for you guys. Good for you. All right. Well, KEITA, we really appreciate you being on JRLive Live. You was an awesome guest. I wish you the best with your 3 books and the ones you're about to work on with some other authors. Sound like very interesting projects, and sound like you're really happy. You know, you sound like a happy person right now, doing your thing. You know, raising your family. I am
happy. I am, and thank you so much for having me. And like I said, y'all just stay tuned. This is only the beginning. I'm just not getting my feet wet. Just getting up here.
That's right. That's right. And we'd love to have you back. You know, see how you're doing out there, how your Facebook crowd is growing. Now, I know you mentioned you going out there doing book signing, which is great because a lot of people, stuck on virtual marketing only. So the people that you're meeting are going to know a lot more about you because your strong presence. You have a very good presentation for what you're doing and what you're about to do. So I know you're going to do well out there. So good for you. All right.
Thank you.
All right. And tell everybody at Blaque Diamond Publications that JRLive said hello. And
I
we
sure
out.
will. That's my family, so I definitely want to give a shout out to them, especially Miss Bonita. She's
great. She is. She are. And do you have one final thought you'd like to leave with the listeners that's going to be listening to us on replay?
No, I just want to tell the listeners and the readers that I definitely want to thank you all. If it wasn't for you all reading or listening, the book world would be nothing without you all. So just keep it up. Just keep supporting us, and we're going to get bigger, and we're going to get stronger, and we're going to get better. That's
right. Blaque Publishing. That's right. And the same thing with podcasting. We wishing for the same bit of action. We want people to share these author shows because I think you guys are fantastic. I mean, you guys tell some really, really good, interesting stories, and I really, really have enjoyed the authors from Blaque Diamond Publications. Absolutely, been a great week.
Hey,
all right.
Like they say, if we don't stand together, we'll fall apart.
That is so true, and my prayers go out to the family that suffered the loss of Mike Brown. I know they're going through some things out there right now, and I know the town, the police officers, the communities. We have prayers with them, and we hope they bring justice to what happened to Mike Brown. All right, everybody, take care.
But thank you.
Bye. Like I always say, if you want to get the good stuff, listen to JRLive. Take care, everybody. Have a good night.
That's right.
Listen to replay.
Bye.
That's right. Thank you for tuning in to the Positive Power 21 Network. Team 21 would like to thank you all for tuning in, and please spread the word and tell a friend. This is JRLive at Positive Power 21, where we get our positive on.
Positive Power 21.org, Internet Radio.
All right, thank you, everybody. That's a wrap. JRLive.